Part of the success of this team is they've got a deep bullpen. Pitchers are feeling healthy. They're throwing strong. That's because of a good pitching coach, Brendan Sagara. Aloha.
Say, how you going? How you doing?
Very good. Now, how does a guy from Wahiawa end up in Southern Illinois?
It was a long and winding road. You know, I went and played college ball at UH Hilo, and I played some pro ball after that. And then last 10 or 11 years I've been coaching, so I've been all over the map in the U.S., you know, everywhere you can think of.
Now, Southern Illinois may not be as warm and cozy as it is here. I mean, how's the weather over there, especially for you as a player?
It's actually very humid. Yeah, it's very hot and humid. It's real close to a Kentucky area, so close to the Ohio River, I think it is. But you know, it's not. There's no trade winds. You know what I mean? So it's just brutal heat. You know, it's not this nice warmth that we get out in Hawaii. Yeah.
So you're the pitching coach. It seems that your guys are not only pitching well, but they're also hitting well. Let's talk about the pitching. Is your bullpen deep? We got a double hitter today. We're going to need some pitchers.
Yeah, you know, I think we've been pretty blessed. I mean, part of the goal when Corey and I were putting a team together this year, we tried to get a deep pitching staff. You know, I mean, good arms in the rotation and experience in the bullpen. And I think we've been pretty fortunate that things have worked out, you know, the way we hoped. And as far as the hitting, I mean, it's kind of been icing on the cake. You know, we didn't expect guys to swing the bat very much, but we did a couple of reps in spring training, but not a whole lot, you know. I mean, it's these guys showing their athleticism, you know, if anything else, and having fun with it.
Is the trick to a good pitching coach having well, you know what, communication #1 to your pitchers, but you know what, you've got young pitchers, you've got older pitchers that have been around. I mean, from your standpoint, how do you get through to them, especially when they're standing on the mound?
I mean, I think a lot of it is, you know, in spring training is our time to, one, get guys ready, but also get to learn personalities. You know, how to deal with each guy, and, you know, like some guys, you know, a little more unorthodox in their preparation or even in their mechanics. Just kind of observing it and watching it and talking and listening a lot, and, you know, gaining their trust by just, you know, being, you know, treating them like adults and, you know, and talking and reasoning with them.
Gotcha. There's a female Japanese pitcher. She's on the Chico team. I mean, do we see more female pitchers coming into this league as time goes on? What's your feeling?
I mean, it'd be hard to say, you know, because I think women's softball is blowing up, you know, college level, pro level, worldwide, you know, so I think there's opportunities for them in that arena, you know. I mean, you know, Yoshida with Chico is a rarity. I mean, it's something you may never see in the next 20 years, you know.
Wow.
I mean, it's you know, she's in the, what, 19, 20 years old, and she's a knuckleballer.
I know.
You know what I mean? I mean, talk about two rarities, you know, a young female and a knuckleballer. I mean, those are two things that may never happen again in the near future. So, I mean, if fans have a chance to go check it out, they should.
You know, the Japanese ball in Japan is so popular, and what windups they have over there. I mean, it looks like a whole rubber band type of a move, and I've seen her as well. I mean, she looks like she's kind of, you know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, they're very, you know, I think Japanese baseball, they take pride in being different from American baseball. Right. And they prepare different, they train differently, and they play the game different. You know, and a good friend of mine went and managed over there the last few years in Japan with a big league team, and he said that they take a lot of pride in playing Japanese baseball. Wow. So a lot of the uniqueness they have and the flair that they play with is something that they take a lot of pride in, and that's the way they play in their country, you know.
Well, all we need now is a pitching coach who plays Japanese-style baseball and also dances hula, because hula's big over there as well.
That's what I hear.
Poi or no poi, Coach?
Oh, guarantee poi. Every day of my life growing up, my mom gave me poi.
All right, guarantee. We'll have a great day.
Yeah, you too.
You're the pitching coach. Guarantee. We're going to be right back right after this.